Hi everyone, Matt Johnson here and welcome to another episode of Beer and Watches. On today's episode I'm excited because we're reviewing another watch from Stalingrad Watches. This is the Stalingrad Destroyer. Now, time's a ticking, so let's get stuck in. What is up guys, happy Wednesday, Matt Johnson here, your host of Beer and Watches. This is my YouTube channel where every Monday, Wednesday and Friday I bring you the very best in watch reviews and beer news. Now today is Wednesday and that means it's time for another watch review. Now on today's episode I'm reviewing another Stalingrad watch. Now if you follow me and subscribe to my channel you will know that this is my fourth Stalingrad watch in 4 weeks. I've reviewed one Stalingrad watch every Wednesday and this is the last one. I'm gonna be sad to see them go. Now, in full disclosure, Stalingrad sent me these watches for review, but A, I don't get paid to review them, and B, I have to send the watches back. So you're probably thinking, what's the point? Well, the point is that for a watch reviewer like me, it can be very, very expensive when you have to buy watches to review on your channel. So it's always nice when a watch company offers to send you watches for review. However, I don't get paid and I don't get to keep the watch. So I have absolutely no incentive to give this watch a good review or indeed a bad review. Now I have reviewed 3 Stalingrads so far: the Stalingrad Kursk, the Stalingrad Torpedo and the Stalingrad Grenade. Now as I've mentioned in previous videos, you can check out the entire Stalingrad line at Stalingrad Co. That's this website right here. I'll also put a link to that website in the description below this video. So that's enough of me talking. Let's swing the camera around and let's take a close-up unboxing and look at the specs of this watch. Okay, so here we are for our final Stalingrad unboxing of the 4. Now before we get into the unboxing, again I'm wearing on my wrist here the Stalingrad Grenade, which I reviewed last week on my channel. If you haven't seen this review yet, you can go ahead and check out the link to that review in the description below this video. Finally, I've said this 3 weeks in a row already, but I'll say it again because it's absolutely true. I am completely impressed and obsessed with the Stalingrad watch packaging. It doesn't matter if you start out at their baseline watch at like, I think it's $150, all the way up to their Stalingrad Kursk at $600. All the watches come with this great packaging, which at the price point is truly incredible. I bought a lot of watches for a lot more money that didn't come with this kind of packaging. I've said it 3 times and I'm saying it again because it's absolutely true. Good for you, Stalingrad, and big thumbs up, as I've said before, for choosing to do a premium boxing packaging on your watches. As a consumer, it means so much when you purchase a watch and you get it in the mail and you open it up and you get this kind of packaging experience. Now it's basically a cardboard box. It's got a red lid. It's got the Stalingrad logo and star embossed in silver there on the lid. You remove the lid and inside you get another box. This is the Stalingrad watch box. This one is kind of a soft cushiony top. It's got an applied wood logo to it and also the Stalingrad logo and star embossed in silver on the lid. You open the box and as I've said before, if you forget which watch company you bought the watch from, it is put there again on the inside of the cushion lid, Stalingrad with the star embossed in silver. The box itself is kind of got this cushioned velvety feel to it, and then you've got this lush red cushion that the watch is sitting on. You know, it's great because a lot of watches when they arrive, the cushions are kind of loose and you open them up and the watch is all kind of fallen over, turned upside down. It doesn't look that great when you first open the box. Whereas these Stalingrad watches, that cushion fits in there nice and solid, the watch is secure on it, which not only means that it's not going to fly around during shipping and damage the watch, but it also means that when you open the watch box for the first time, you get this beautiful unboxing experience. In the back here, we've got the international warranty card. Now, I'm going to remove the watch from the cushion. It's easier than removing, and we will set all this packaging aside. All right, let's do this, guys. So here it is, the Stalingrad Destroyer. Now, before we talk about the specifics of the specs, let's just do an overall rundown. Again, it's got the Miyota Series 8 movement inside there, which you can see through the screw down exhibition case back. The case is stainless steel with a ceramic bezel on this one, which is nice. It's a 42 millimeter case diameter, 13 millimeters case thickness, 50 millimeters lug to lug. And actually, I believe I didn't actually look this up. That is either a 20 or 22 millimeter strap. You'll have to forgive me, guys. I'm not 100% sure on that. So let me stop this and grab my ruler. You know, I was going to be naughty then and not tell you the strap width. And then I realized you guys trust me because I give in-depth reviews, and the strap width is something that you would want to know. So if we put that on there, you can actually see, just as I thought, it comes in at 22 millimeter strap width. So there you go. Now the lens on this is a sapphire crystal. It is flat, not domed, and it's got a date cyclops at the 3 o'clock position, which is really, really nice. This dial is actually brass, and it's scored. It's got score marks through the brass. It's also got an HMS dial, hour, minute, second hands, and we've got white lume markers, kind of reminiscent of a Rolex sub there. We've got a sweeping red second hand, which shows up really nicely against that genuine brass dial. Now, if we take a look at the bezel on this, it is a rotating bezel with 120 good solid clicks. That bezel is like butter. It moves super, super smooth. It's also got a lume dot at the 12 o'clock position, and as you can see, really, really nice coin edge to the rotating bezel there. So that is super nice, super easy to grip. There is a bit of play in there, so once you get it in position, it does actually move back. Once this is set, I doubt that it's going to move. You really have to grab it and pull it hard to get that play. I'm kind of forgiving that a little bit because it is such a nice bezel on this. It's got 100 meters of water resistance, which is 10 ATMs or 330 feet. We've also got the Stalingrad logo just below the 12 o'clock position. Now, the water resistance on this is genuine 330 feet because it is a screw down crown. The crown is stamped with the Stalingrad star. It's got a nice coin edge to it, and what I love with the Stalingrad watches is these crowns are super, super nice. They're easy to get a hold of. The wind on this feels really nice. It's all the Stalingrad watches have got kind of this grainy kind of mechanical feel about the wind. It just says to you that that's getting a good solid wind. I know it's in there. My fingers aren't slipping against that crown. You pull it out again to set the date, which you can see you turn anti-clockwise. You can see the date clicks in really well. You pull it out one more time to set the time on this, and all the Stalingrad watches move super smooth with one finger. Very, very impressive indeed. And you push in and turn to lock in that crown and make sure that that now is completely water resistant. Now let's turn this over and take a look at the back. We've got a stainless steel exhibition case back. It is a screw down case back, and it's got this really nice finishing on there. Like the Grenade, which has this black ionic finishing, this has got kind of a brass ionic finishing on there throughout the watch, on the case, on the stainless steel case back. If we get into the back, you can see here around the exhibition case back, it says stainless steel, water resistant to 100 meters. It's got the model number right there, SG0413, and sapphire crystal. Now, looking through the case back, we can see first of all the black Stalingrad rotor, which is really nice. That is what causes the automatic movement. Basically, the wrist moving when you're wearing this moves that rotor, and that winds the movement. So it is automatic. You don't have to mechanically wind this every day. If we look inside at the movement here, you can see that this is the Miyota Series 8 movement made in Japan with a 40-hour power reserve, 21 joules. They're the little pink crystals there. Now, those are not real crystals. They are synthetic crystals. They are designed to stop the friction of the motor, the movement, rubbing against itself and destroying the movement. It's got 21,600 VPH or vibrations per hour, and this movement, this Miyota Series 8 movement, can be found in other brands such as Vostok, Aviate Flyboy, Festina, 7 Friday. It's basically a good movement used in most mid-level micro brand watches, and it's used because it's a really good workhorse movement. And by workhorse, course, I mean that it's tried, it's true, it's got a minimal design, minimal moving parts, but it does its job really well. Now let's move on to the strap. As with all the Stalingrad watches that come with a leather strap, it is a vintage hand-stitched genuine leather. These straps are absolutely stunning. They're beautiful, they're soft and supple. These are some of the nicest leather straps I've ever seen, certainly on mid-level watches. It's stamped there Stalingrad with the Stalingrad logo. It's stamped here with vintage hand-stitched genuine leather. It's got the square tang buckle holes here, which again move it from about a 6.5 inch wrist all the way up to about an 8.5, possibly 9-inch wrist. So this is going to fit most wrists. As I've mentioned before, the tang buckles on these work really, really nicely. There's no difficulty in finding the hole there at all, and also releasing it works very, very well. We've got two keepers at the top here. The first one is stitched in place, the second one is mobile. Very, very nice. They move up and down the strap beautifully. There's no friction. Tang buckle is stainless steel with kind of this ionic vintage application here, stamped with the Stalingrad logo. What's also nice about this, these are easy release pins. So there's a little button there that you just push down on, and that releases the watch strap. Very, very easy. You don't need tools, you don't need extra components to do that. So if you wanted to replace the watch strap, it's very easy to do. I wish that all watches had these easy release pins in them, because it makes the world of difference. There it is, the Stalingrad Destroyer. It's a great, solid, mid-range, proper, genuine diver watch. I am super impressed with it. And again, huge thanks to Stalingrad for sending me all these watches and allowing me to review them on my channel. Well, that's the last one, so I have to package these 4 watches up and send them back to Stalingrad. Sad, sad days. Finally, I'm really, really excited because the good folks over at Stalingrad have given me a huge discount code to give to you guys, which means if you like any of these watches, the Destroyer, the Grenade, the Kursk, the Torpedo, you can head on over to Stalingrad.co and you can put the watch in your basket, and when you go to checkout, you put in this code BW20, which stands for Beer and Watches 20% off, and you'll get a massive 20% off discount on the watch of your choice. So there you go, guys. That is it. That is the unboxing and review of the Stalingrad Destroyer. I sincerely hope you enjoyed it. I've had an absolute blast over the last 4 weeks reviewing the Stalingrad watches every Wednesday. I have to say, I've seen a lot of Chinese manufactured watches, but these are something else. Everything from the build quality to the packaging to the attention to detail that the Stalingrad Watch Company is putting into these watches is really first class. And I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm going to be really hard pressed to send these 4 watches that I've reviewed over the last 4 weeks back, which I have to do, but I wish I didn't because I love these watches so much. So I just want to say a big thank you to Stalingrad again for trusting me with these watches for review and allowing me to review them here on my channel. Now don't forget, if it is your first time here, please do click on the subscribe button over there to the right of the window. That means that you'll become a part of my Beer and Watches family. It's one little click for you, but it means the absolute world to me as I grow my channel, guys. And finally, share some love with me. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this episode, and also leave a comment in the comment section below on anything to do with watches, beer, questions for me, anything you like. I respond to each and every single one of the comments that come in from my subscribers and followers. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. We'll see you again on Friday. If you haven't seen it yet, click on this video right here and click on the Beer and Watches logo to subscribe. All the best, guys, and bye for now.